Yeah, they did it on purpose.
For you to make your own assumptions based on your perspective. That's what it was done for.
Right.
Because it's based on your perspective. Because think about it. If I say they're the first family or whatever, that's what they're the first family of. But you got to leave things vague, like the law, like ORC. Got to be vague. So that way you can move around it and you get more, you get more validity.
And not even the first family entertainment. When you work for whoever you work for is
Ryan
first.
Seacrest.
So
Ryan Seacrest.
They're not the first of anything because
Ryan
they're all
Seacrest.
employees. None of them are employers. So they're not the first family of anything, no matter how much media hype they get. They still have an employer. They still have to make income. They still have people telling them what they are and are not going to do. Yeah. So it really doesn't matter, like, the appearance of it. If right. The bottom line is, Cosmo did it on purpose, and now they're suffering the consequences of it, which they should. Because, like, when I saw the magazine last night, it just had Kim on it, but the racks were full. When Kim Kardashian and her husband Kanye West and that family, when they have these high percentages of not even being liked, why would you even continue to kind of force them on society? They're still on every magazine cover, different things like that. But when they do these surveys and say the most disliked people, they're always at the top.
Hey, you know why? Can I answer that real quick?
Yeah.
It's like putting gasoline on pepper. Pepper, the high stuff. You put gasoline, people may not like me, but they're going to come to see me burn.
Yeah, and
that's what it is.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
That's what it is. You want to put me on a pedestal and kick it right under me. So I appreciate all my constituents and loved ones.
And the formula for capitalism, if it makes money, it don't matter most of the time.
If it makes money, it makes sense.
Right. Yeah, and it might not make sense as long as it makes money.
The
money makes sense.
Yes.
And so I just that was just a little odd. And like LJ said, it's so many. We're not personally talking about them per se; they human beings, but
I am.
This. The stuff that they have done
is like top.
It's so unbelievable. And I'm telling you, and the reason part of it is a lot of it has to do with the way they look as a family. I'm telling you that because if you took Norbert, put Norbert doing all of this stuff that Norbert look, ain't nobody watching that.
Right.
Ain't nobody watching that. It has a lot to do with they look, and it's entertaining.
I think it's a combination. People don't want to do the combo, but it's a 15-hit combo. Just what I'm saying, the 15-hit is multiple things. It got to be Kim, got to have Kanye. Kanye just did a 2-hour interview on YouTube where he was talking about his creativity and how he feel about how people icing him out and how he don't want to fit in the box. So you have that component. They got a lot of components moving in this gears, and that's what's keeping it going. If you got a lot of components in the grandfather clock moving, the grandfather clock on the surface looks great, but if you open up those gears and you take one of those gears out, it may not go cuckoo, but it's still going to ring off at 12. So it's just a lot of components, and they using all cylinders and making themselves wealthy. Even if they may be high earners, they may not be wealthy or rich, but they're high income earners. And I think so that's the difference. You can make $1 million, spend $1 million, you only spend $1 million, not a millionaire. But I understand that. But they're making money, and that's the capitalistic way. They're the first family of capitalism.
Loathe that family. I'm talking about it. I don't care who knows it. I loathe them. They contribute nothing of positivity, nothing of any value to society. If anything, they take value away from society. It's a very, in my opinion, immoral and dysfunctional family, especially their mother. And you can just tell, I call her the devil. In all honesty, that's just me.
The devil wear Prada.
Because the way that she just reacts and acts and how she does her children and different things like that. And that family is in my opinion, one of the worst families that I've ever had the misfortune of even knowing about via television and entertainment and different things like that. And then they surround themselves with dysfunctional people like Kanye West and Lamar Crackhead Odom and different things like that. So they just pull all of these, they pull all these dysfunctional people into their circle, and they become even more dysfunctional. And it's just a very bad look for America.
Wow.
Amen. Amen. I so agree with you, Mr. LJ.
Thank you.
And Mr. Pepper. They, the America today relies on negativity and money for growth, and that's unfortunate. And when I first heard about Kim Kardashian, she was on a video, a very inappropriate video.
Mhm.
And then that video became popular, and then all of a sudden, or tape, sex tape.
Sex tape.
I was
Oh,
trying to
talking
be
about Ray J.
politically
Ray J.
Oh, you're trying to talk Ray J.
Ray J.
I was thinking of a rap video. I thought
Yeah.
she was talking about a rap video. She thought Ray J.
No, a tape, a sex tape, and
Yeah.
she became popular. What does that tell us? You know, you got to do your due on tape to be popular. You got to have a little money to back you up, and a crazy mother, and then
Y'all
you
going
know
in
you're
this
popular.
morning.
So
Wow.
I find it kind of disturbing that a great title that they don't deserve is
Ooh.
given to them. That title is reserved for the president. I don't
You-
care who the president is, but
That's
right
right.
now it's
Nixon.
the Obamas.
Oh, yeah.
And they are the first family.
They are.
I stick with that. That's my opinion.
I'm with it.
Thank you.
All I was gonna say to that is like I remember. Hey, congratulations. Now back from the Arkham Society. What I was thinking was a couple weeks ago we talked about how people who are porn stars have better relationships, and since she was under that porn star diction, her relationship should be awesome. Because hold on, America is already dysfunction. They called some people who already was here natives, Americans, when they actually are real Americans. I call them the real American heroes. I will refuse to call them anything else. And then on top of that, they made cartoons. They made their favorite hero is who's that guy? John Wayne, who shoot up Indians. And you think the Indians are the bad guy? No, the Indians are protecting their land. This is already built on dysfunction. So why can somebody, like a famous Arabic lawyer and his family, continue on to get rich off of it? Somebody should profit off of it. I'm against that they call it the first family because it's definitely reserved for the Obamas. But if you're living in a capitalist society, and I think that they're doing what they're doing. They're doing exactly the American way.
They ain't doing nothing.
Well,
Well, they on the cover and I'm not.
I wouldn't consider
They're on the
that
cover
tape
and I'm
to
not.
be a porn star.
Right.
It was just one of them things.
They feeding off.
Hey,
these-
they know about.
Negativity.
More people know about her sex tape than my wife and her undercover boyfriend sex tape. So apparently she's doing something correctly.
Well, and the thing with the family, I do agree on that side. Like I said, when they said first family, my mind wouldn't even on my worst day even put them in the same category as the family of America. So that's why that didn't even come to my mind.
Of course.
Yeah, that's so far. That's like from here to Pluto. But the one thing I do agree with that they, as human beings, as people, as a family, in my opinion, do not represent what young men and young ladies and stuff should be doing. I mean,
I agree with that.
they have. I've seen. I mean, they've had so much stuff that is so far ridiculous that the only reason, just like you said earlier, the only reason people, if you would watch that, to me, because of the way the family looks, and it's a wreck. Don't nobody walk by, they see a car wreck, they want to see what happens, who fought.
Yeah, they want to stop. They want to stop with traffic.
And that's what it is. Because like I said, for an example, if you took Norbit, they'll put him on TV like that, nobody be watching that show. So it's part of the looks, and then it's a traffic accident. But I think from like LJ said, from Mom, it's all about that money. Because some of the situations they have been in, I'm just shocked they not in prison. Just some of the stuff I've
It's called
seen.
money.
Yeah, it's called money. And then Bruce, he did, he turned the transgender thing, and I mean this. He used the media to push that propaganda because all of a sudden he did that interview, ABC. Then all of a sudden a couple months later he came out with his own show.
Hey, he's letting his hair down.
Yeah, no, he was making money.
That's letting your hair down.
Claiming he want privacy.
Yeah, he want privacy, but you on TV, and I'm trying to. Come on, man.
Hey, man, he said he better than the Williams sisters. He's a better constituent, encourage and represent women better than the Williams sisters from Compton.
No, the media said that.
Oh,
They said,
the media.
They said that Serena, which I'm highly offended by this comment I'm about to say, that Serena looked more like a man than he did, as dressed as a woman. Now, there must have been a bunch of blind people that said that. Not no offense to the blind, but it's
Could
it's
racism be a part of that?
It's not even racism. It's their
Stupidism?
It's their attempt to normalize dysfunction.
Yeah.
That's why he won the ESPY If
That was
he won as
Unbelievable.
Caitlyn has never played a sport. So why are you winning an award that is reserved for athletes? So
And the award was the Courage Award.
right, it don't take courage to change yourself. It just takes you making a personal decision to do so. I still call him Bruce. His mama named him Bruce. I'm gonna call him
I call
Bruce.
him Bruce.
So
I call him Bruce as well. I agree.
that being said, but
He's
they
a
trying
Bruce.
to, you had war veterans
Yes,
that were
war
athletes that were in that same nomination.
Wow.
You have people that have fought for this country.
Wow.
And then, you know, Serena didn't win. Okay, whatever. But you have people that have fought for this country. You have people that have lost limbs. You have people that have gone through so much as far as courage goes that lost that award to Bruce in their attempts to normalize dysfunction.
That's
They
right.
want to make it normal. They want to make it seem like this is normal, and they got a lot of flack over that. You know, these places, these media, you know, these outlets keep getting flack over using these people, but like you said, they keep using these people because people keep watching. And even if you watch for a whole entire hour, hating every minute of it, you still watch for that entire hour. But if you tune out and turn them off, then maybe they'll disappear. That's my hope and prayer, that they eventually disappear.
Yeah,
Because
you're
I
right.
really just loathe those people. I don't care how pretty they are. I don't care about the fake this and the fake that. I really just loathe those people because of what the Jacksons didn't even do that.
Right.
You know,
The
Not
Kennedys.
bad.
The Camelot.
The Kennedys.
Right.
You know,
Whoa.
no family has been as evil and as sickening and disgusting as this family has been on American culture.
Now, if you want to really offend them, you should go get the General Lee car from the Dukes of Hazzard and have them drive around in that. Now, you'll get a lot of people ticked off, and they'll come off them covers.
Right.
That's something to think about. I think that negativity is the thing, and we need to, maybe if we all agree, we need to stop buying these magazines. We need to stop looking at the TV shows and reality shows that they put out, because it's because of us that they're becoming even rich.
That's
more rich.
correct. We're the
Because
battery.
We are watching these reality shows. We are buying these magazines. As many people as upset about this magazine, I bet you they bought it.
They never.
They bought it just
never,
because they want
yeah.
to see what the interview is about or what it is.
What's outrageous
but
they can say.
the thing is, you're making them rich by buying it, whatever your reason may be.
That's true.
So we have to say no. We have to stop buying. We have to stop purchasing.
Our money,
Yeah.
our power. You take your money away. You want somebody to bend? Take your money away. You want McDonald's to change their menu? Take your money away. They'll bend.
Well, this was a non.
Was that the subject matter? Was that the subject matter?
It's just interesting, man, how this whole thing around making money and dysfunction and not feeling responsible for doing what needs to be done or doing stuff right, and the whole thing is just way out of it's way out of whack. And when you put that type of dysfunction, when you endorse things that most parents would cringe over, it's not a good thing, you know. Like, and then I'm done with it because again, I mean, it just my mind. Like I said, when I saw the cover, man, I wouldn't. Just out of respect for my brain wouldn't even let me go from that to
I flipped it around in the magazine now and kept moving.
Yeah, but just like Courtney with Scott. I mean, he wanted to marry her a long time ago. She just wanted to keep him around and keep having babies, but I don't want to. I mean, just stuff like that, man. And it's just crazy. And part of the reason that stuff can